Hey everyone, OniLink here, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears, where last time, all I did was turn the camera and we get into a fight. Rude. Amazing. I literally just loaded up the game. Hello, Croaker Tribe. Croaker Tribe's easy, you just gotta step on them. Poor little frogs. Poor little frog friends. Oh gosh. C10 just kind of stabs them with his sword. That's cruel. Very, very cruel. So we did pick up so last time we went to the first Anima dungeon and got our first Anima Relic, which resonated with Billy. So now his gear has become Elren Mazuo, our next Omni gear. Now we are heading out to the second Anima Relic dungeon to get the second Anima Relic. This dungeon's going to be largely puzzle-oriented. We got Johnny the shopkeeper. Before we really do anything, I do want to come down here and grab some loot. Got an Aquasoul Deluxe. And over here, we have an Ether Guard. Nice. Alright, let's see. Now that we got our loot, let's climb out of this pit and get to work. This dungeon's going to be largely puzzle-based. So hopefully we don't have to deal with too much fighting while we work on these puzzles. Got a new enemy type. We got some, oh gosh, there's some sort of mammoth elephant things. Not entirely sure. Alright, let's start smacking them around. We'll find out their name in a moment when they attack. Tusks. That's a lovely name. Alright, we'll probably have Ellie do some multi-hit ethers to get some damage going. Uh-oh, I think our death blowers may have broken. I want to go ahead and fix that between battles then. No, we are going for an emo burn. Oh crap, hang on. They're too far apart. Ah, we gotta go for the 20 EP attacks. Okay, that one's almost dead, so it doesn't even matter at this point. Well, in that case... Come on, Tusk. Down with you. Okay, got some ivory. That would probably sell for quite a bit. Oh dear, you know, at least it's fictional elephants and not real elephants, or I'd feel really bad about that. Anyways, push that boulder out of the way, and we got a little room down here that only humans can enter. In this room, we got a bunch of pillars. Each one has writing on them. Find the 3 hidden stones and put them in the holes. Aim your sights higher. Looks like there's writing carved on the walls. I noticed. So there's 3 holes back here, so there must be 3 stones. Wait, they already said that. The truth is back there. So each of these pillars gives a hint to one of the stones. The unseen is true too. So I believe the truth is back there refers to this back here. If you examine the back of the pillar, this drops down. The unseen is true too. There's also writing on the walls around here. Let's see, what writing can we find? Higher than the center pillar. Writing on the wall, 4 steps south, 10 steps west. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck you. Over here to this west wall. Examine the wall, and we get another block dropping down. And then one of them said higher than the center pillar. So I imagine we gotta get on top of the pillar. And that drops the last one. Alright, let's go ahead and push these into the holes now. I did press X to interact with just the air for all of them. You do have to interact with the environment, so if you're having trouble getting them to spawn, you may not have done that. Okay, now that we have all 3, get them into those holes. Thankfully, they kind of drift. against the wall so you don't get them stuck too easily. And that makes a path forward. Don't ask how it works. It doesn't make too much sense. All right, let's go ahead and I just remembered we need to re-equip those death blowers because they broke. Let's put a death blower 3 on Faye. Fenrir, we're gonna leave the Kishin sword off for a little bit if that's okay. Trust me, we will put it on eventually, but for now I don't want to equip it. We'll give you the Death Blower 2. And I would give Ellie the Death Blower 1, but I'm going to not do that. We'll leave it as is. Okay, let's get out of here, get back in our gears. We probably want to go heal them up with Johnny, the shopkeep. And then we'll head forward. Also, I think we have some gold bullions we can sell. We picked one up in the previous dungeon. You say traveling merchants, and I see shopkeep Johnny. I love Johnny. Johnny's great. Alright, can we... Nope, not in this menu. We cannot sell things in this menu. I don't believe there's any upgrades we can get from him. It should be the same shop as before. So we're just going to go ahead and refuel. Then, can I sell my gold nuggets and bullions? Okay. We got a lot of fangs and scales we can sell. We gotta head back to Nortune at some point. Okay, I don't think we can use ivory for anything, just in case I'm gonna hold on to it. I know we can't use gold bullion for anything except selling. We're selling off our drives, because we don't want those. Did I not pick up any gold nuggets anywhere? Well, okay then. 24,000 gold, nice. Not that we need it, we're doing really well, but... Alright, let's get out of here. Thank you, Johnny. We're just gonna head directly east, jump, make it, and jump again, and we're safe. Okay, through the door, and on to the next area. We got a couple of treasures down there, but they are unfortunately underwater, so we can't reach them. Instead, we're gonna have to take... Okay, yeah. Battle's out of the way, thank goodness. Oh, those are tedious. When it's just a Croaker tribe, they're so pointless. They just are there to use up fuel. But unfortunately, we can only cross this path on foot, so we'll just have to leave our gears behind. It's fine. We'll come back for them. We got a treasure in here with a survival tent. And lots of carvings on the wall. Alright, in this room, there are traps. If you don't walk carefully, you will fall into a room below and have to restart this section over. Got a rose tavern. Jump over. Oh god, okay, we're good. Get an Aqua Soul Deluxe. And if we head over to this, fear not the darkness of the walls of the pit, for if you keep moving forward, the path you will find. There's going to be hints like that in each of the puzzles coming up. And... they will give vague hints on how to proceed, but if we fall into this pit and run forward, we'll fall into where we need to go. Okay. In this room, you can go check that hint over there, but don't do it. Huh? Now what? Huh? Yikes! The ceiling, it's falling! That hint over there says, be courageous, stand your ground, and then it drops you into a pit, into the fail room. If we just wait right in the middle, the ceiling comes down to form an elevator for us. But yeah, if you ever fall into the failure hole in any of these puzzle rooms, you end up all the way back. You end up having to go all the way back to the start of this little section of this sequence of puzzles. In this next room, we have one of my favorite little puzzles in this part of the game. There's a button with 7 marks on it. Let's not push it. There's a button with 3 marks on it. Again, don't push it. Why those are important, we'll find out in just a moment. No. I want to read the writing on the wall. Writing on the wall, not too little or not too much. Find a happy medium to succeed in life. Writing on the wall. Okay, that's the same as before. This one says the water is full at 10, so a happy medium of 10 is 5. No, don't need to push the button. Buttons on both sides control the water level. There we go. So, 7 markings will change the water level by 7 levels. 3 markings change it by 3 levels, and then these floor tiles will increase or decrease the water. So first we are starting at 10. We want to drop it 7. Let's see, this switch decreases water, good. So going from 10 down 7, that puts us at 3. Decreasing by 7 or by 3 will put us at 0, but that's not what we want. We're at 3, we want to hit 5, so we'll go up by 3. That'll put us at 6. Increase again, that'll put us at 9. Then if we go down by 7, that'll put us at 2. And then up by 3 again will put us right at 5. I said up by 3 will put us at 5, right? Oh gosh, if I said up by 7, you know what? It's fine. You know what I'm trying to say. All right. That's a terrifying noise. And it looks like the water outside is draining too. Perfect. Now we can get down below. All right. Let's get out of here. This leads us into a little cave down here. We can grab a treasure for a beastly robe, and pushing this boulder down lets us access the failure tunnel. This is where you would have fallen down if you had failed any of the previous puzzles. Heading all the way through here, we can see where we would have ended up. Right back in this room, with all the carvings on the walls. Okay, let's get back across, hop in our gears, and head down into the pit. Alright, this treasure gives us a king's helm, and some nice armor around here. This one gives an ether doubler. Oh, that is very, very nice. We already have an ether doubler on Ellie, so it's fine. We don't need it right now, but that's good to have. I don't think we need any more ether doublers at all, actually. Alright, we have a save point here. I don't care how confident you are in your abilities, save here, right now. Once you have saved, we should be good to go. But definitely save. I don't care how confident you are, because what's coming up is going to be an interesting challenge, we'll say. Alright. I see bulkheads. This must be where the Anima Relic is. Let's go grab it. So there is an Anima Relic in these ruins. So ancient people worship meaningless things too, huh? Who's that? What'd you say? Say something I understand. Who are you? Get out of my head. Rico, are you okay? I've seen that shape somewhere before. Wasn't that Rico's gear? So it looks like it was your turn, Rico. Well, anyway, we'll soon see when we go outside. So yeah, Rico got the next Omni gear. Steer has become L-Steer. And there it is, right there. Oh, it's beautiful. Whoa, what the? Hey, bro. It's been a long time no see, bro. Hammer, is that you? What are you doing in that outfit? I was finally able to get it. Super strength, just like you, bro. It feels so good being one with your gear. Krellian did this for me. Anyway, just leave that gear in Miss Ellie for me. Resistance is useless. I'm much too powerful for you now. What are you saying, Hammer? What? You're not handing them over? I see. Then I'll just have to use force and take the girl and the gear from you. Stop it, Hammer. Even you, champ, won't win against me now. Here I come. And so we have a fight against Hammer. This fight is an interesting challenge because it is possible to win and still lose. It is possible to lose and still win. Basically, at a certain point in the fight, something's going to happen, and then we will need to beat Hammer as fast as we can. If we don't beat him within a certain number of turns, we'll still win the fight, but we'll lose something important. Something very important. So we are going to be doing our best to get that something important. Throughout the fight, he will be modifying himself, adding more and more parts. Oh, it may be a good idea to put on silver and gold armor. I completely forgot about that. My bad. Okay, Ellie, I'm gonna have to try some of your ether attacks, see if any of them do anything good. Something we definitely want to get ready is we want to get our hyper mode going as quickly as we can. Let's see, let's try a Nemo Bolt. If you're a machine, maybe some electricity will do some nice damage. All right. So Ellie, you're gonna be on a Nemo Bolt duty. And Citan, I'll have you go for Kenjin. I should have you go for your level 2 Death Blows, since you have Death Blower 2. But that's fine. But yeah, we want to have... Ideally, we want to get our hyper mode ready by the time we're about halfway through the fight. Oh good, he's got a tail. But yeah, I believe Hammer's weakness is specifically wind/lightning attacks, so we're gonna keep up with the Anemo Bolt. Alright, our hyper mode's at 8%. C10, I need you to build up, please. At least with Faye, worst comes to worst, we can use id mode. Okay, I'll use our triangle attack since that doesn't use as much fuel. Ow! God! He used Tail Whip, and it was super effective! Oh, he's not happy. Oh, I'm gonna need you to stop that, Hammer. What about all the good times we had? All the times I bought from your shop? Which was actually not very much at all. I'm sorry. Is this what that's about? Are you upset because I didn't buy from your shop enough? You damn capitalist pig. Rats. If that's what it's about, then you deserve this death. Okay, so far so good. Our hyper mode, I don't like how low that is. It's only 11%. C-Tan's faring a lot better at 24. So let's start getting C-Tan up to his attack level 3 since he's got much more decent odds of actually hitting hyper mode. Okay, Faye's getting up there. Let's get all of them up towards hyper mode now. Ellie, I'm gonna do one more attack with you to get you to attack level 3. If you happen to get into hyper mode, that'll be amazing. I'm not expecting it, but that's a just in case. So that if it happens, then that's awesome. Ouch, 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 ouch. This ain't good. Ooh, okay. Ellie? I'm gonna need you to take a turn off to fix your frame. We've got plenty of fuel. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, now let's get back to fighting you. I'm not expecting Ellie to hit hyper mode, but if she does, that would be really nice. Alright, and here we go. We are in the final stages of this fight. At this point, we have a few turns until he self-fucking-destructs. So, we gotta hit him fast and hard. Now, here's the question. Do I hope for hyper mode? Or do I just go for attacks? I think I'm just gonna go for attacks. Oh, no, 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 crap. I used the wrong damn attack. If he self-destructs, we will be unable to get a very special item. If we beat him, we get a very, very special item that is very important. So we definitely want to try and beat him. Should we get out of here? God, I hope not. If I fail to actually beat him in these next 3 turns, then, or next few turns, then I will definitely reset and meet you back at the point where he starts to get weak. When he starts to get ready for self-destruct. And we'll do whatever we can to kick his ass. I will be getting that special item, though. I'm sorry, Hammer, but I have to kill you. Ah, C-Tan. I really wish I'd... Here we go. Ryuga! Oh, I don't like this. This feels like we're cutting it really close. Come on, come on, come on. He hasn't moved in a while. He's not doing well. Oh, please let us get him in time. And we have failed. I mean, we still beat him. We still... Oh, God. Oh, we almost didn't beat him. You get no experience, no money, and no special item if he self-destructs. I'll be right back to show you actually winning against him. Alright, so Ellie and Faye are both in hyper mode. Ellie has just 1 more turn. Faye should have 5 more turns because he has a Holy Pendant on. I put a Holy Pendant on C-Tan, but he's not going into hyper mode, and it's getting frustrating. I need him to go into hyper mode very, very soon, please. Because we are getting close to that point where he's going to start self-destructing. In fact, he's going to go into that right now. I've been keeping track of how much health Hammer has. He currently has about 19,404 left. He starts at 48,000, so I know Flash Flail does quite a bit. After this, I'm going to use Ellie. Ooh, 60-34, nice job. He has 13,000 left. Okay, at this point, I'm going to start having Ellie use her ethers. Oh no, we have one turn left. Use her ether on C10 and hopefully damage him enough to bring him to a point where he'll enter into hyper mode. Because the lower your health, or the more damage you take, the more likely you are to go into hyper mode. And I need him to go into hyper mode. Like, ASAP, please. Okay. Alternatively, Hammer's at 9,495 health right now. So I don't have enough turns for Ellie to be too effective in doing damage, because she's only doing about 2,500 per hit. Alright, come on, C10. Hyper mode me. Oh, goddamn you. Okay. So 37-39. He's then at 57-56 left. Come on, Faye. You can do this. And then Ellie has to turn right after, so I think we may have gotten it. This is like my 6th attempt. He's got less than 1,500 health. Oh, we've won. Alright, awesome. Thank you, team. Hammer is dead. He did not self-destruct, only took 6 attempts and over 35 minutes, over 45 minutes in fact. Ouchies. And for beating him, we get the Trader card, which will allow the rarest items in the game to drop from enemies. Heh, that's my bro. Far too strong, even for me. Just when I thought I finally got powerful enough to beat you too. Hammer! Champ, promise me you'll go back to Nortune one day. You are the next in line to be the Kaiser. You knew? Don't underestimate the power of my information network, but it's no use now. For a bit player like me, this is probably the end I deserve. Hammer! Rest in peace, Hammer. Hammer disappeared into the chasm with a look of satisfaction. Was he happy because he had been able to attain it? His brief moment of power? Hammer's smile. Was that the look of joy from attaining power, or was it the look of relief from the pain that was brought upon him by his mutation? Ultimately, we had no other choice but to defeat our friend, Hammer, for the sake of our own survival. Was there any other way around it? I've never felt that fighting was so futile until now. Ellie cried continuously. She hated herself for not having the power to be able to do anything to help him. When I saw her like that, I couldn't help thinking, I can no longer allow her to fight like this. We returned to Ignis, feeling that this had become much more than we could bear. What do you want, Ramses? You. If you didn't exist, That's why I must get rid of you. Only then will I be able to beat him. What do you think you're doing, Ramses? That's absurd. Do you think you can neutralize my power? Of course he can. He was made to be able to do so. Krelian, surely you're not on their side now. Oh, really now? I don't care about a group of old geezers who are so obsessed with clinging on to their dear little lives that they had to resort to turning themselves into data on the Sol 9000 in order to survive. That's not why. Your existence obstructs me from reaching my goal, that's all. Haven't you been working for humanity's future, for humans to live longer? That is why I assisted you. Yes, that's right. I try to lead the people in my own way. That hasn't changed in the least. Krelian, what's got into you? Kill him, Ramses. Ah! So, Cain is dead. Yes. The final fate for one bound with an everlasting flesh. If only he had just accepted our logical ideals too. A fitting end for someone who had become dominated by needless flesh. Excellent work, Krellian. Now there is nothing that can stand in the way of us accomplishing our objective. The Anima Relics have been awakened and have aligned with their respected animus. Dan, Joseph, Gad have each been aligned with the Surface Dweller as their animus. Hyuga's Asher, Ramses' Zebulun, Krellian's Judah, Sophia's Dinah. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Issachar were already aligned 500 years ago. And finally, Graph's Naphtali. All of the Anima Relics have now been activated. The identity of the persona masked with the mother has also become clear. The time has come. Now is the time to open the door to God's domain to attain the fleshly body and the wisdom of God. The time of the true awakening, to carry us to new horizons. Yes, the time of the gospel has come. Now, humans, extol the awakening of God. Suddenly, the howling erupted. Even the people who had not mutated were being turned into wells. They howled out like war cries as if to call out to something. That was because Ramses had been manipulated into assassinating the Emperor. Now, with nothing else holding them back, the Ministry had put into use the Geisha Key, the effect of which was to alter those people who had been destined by God. Those people destined by God, regardless of whether they were surface dwellers or Solarians, began to change shape one after the other. The howling was the people who had filled the earth calling out to God. Once humans have filled the earth, God will awaken from his long sleep, and the awakening of Mahanan, the paradise in the sky, will soon follow. The true meaning of what the Ministry had spoken, the true nature of that legend, was at last beginning to be realized. This is what they meant when they said, once humans have filled the earth. Eventually, Mahanan, the resting place of God, woke from its long slumber and began to rise, almost as if responding to the call of the people. It appeared before us in all its majestic glory. Solaris, Gazelle Ministry, sent out a massive force there to obtain God and his wisdom. But by now, neither the nation of Solaris nor the organization known as Gebler existed anymore. The only thing that was left there was an innumerable accumulation of weapons. Almost all of the Solarians had been transfigured into weapons. The Gazelle Ministry now reigned over them as their commanders. There was no way we could allow God or God's wisdom to fall into the hands of the Ministry. We decided to assemble all the forces we could and head towards Mahanan. It was a perilous battle. There was no guarantee that we'd make it back alive. We were to carry out the plan at dawn. Hence, I had to stiffen my resolve concerning her. Wait a minute. You want me to stay here? No, I'm going with you. No, it's too dangerous. Faye? God damn it! She's one of the strongest people we've got. Why, I've been in many dangerous situations. This isn't the first time. I said no, we can't take you. Please understand. No, I want to go. We've been fighting together all this time, and suddenly you're telling me not to go? I just don't get it. This isn't like any other fight. It's a battle for the wisdom created by God. It's life or death. Whoever controls it becomes a true dominator of the world. It's obvious the Ministry will bring the strongest possible troops. And we need all the strength we can get, Faye. There's no guarantee you'll come back alive. That's exactly why I want to go. You don't have the slightest idea. Faye! Come on! She's been doing this far longer than you. What don't I understand? If the enemy were only the Ministry or just mechanical weapons, it would be okay. But most of the enemies will be made up of what were once humans. Humans just like you and I. I saw them at those facilities, gears that were made out of humans. They were the same as Hammer. Could you now destroy them after knowing this? In order to save ourselves, can you truly say that you could kill those who were once our friends? So do you still want to go now? Faye, say every single one of your arguments can be thrown back at you. Well, you can't even kill one person. Your presence would be a burden during the fight. Shut up, Faye. You just get in the way. Oh my god. Fuck you. I know you think you're helping, but fuck you. Hey Faye, don't you think you went a little too far there? We cannot blame her, at least we should understand her feelings. I know how Ellie feels. I knew she wouldn't have listened to me if I'd just said, you're not coming. Seeing as she has worked together with us for such a long time and all. That's why I had to explain it to her like that. Faye, no, shut up, fuck you. I'm mad at you right now. The people gathered in Nissan need Ellie. She's got to realize how much people are depending on her. I can't put her in a dangerous situation. But the way you said it was a little more than a little harsh, but... You didn't have to be so cold. She was crying, you know? But... I'm sure she realizes that. I agree. Maybe you are the one who doesn't understand. Me? I don't understand? A lady's hearts? She wants to go to be with you, Faye, until the end. Yeah. If I were you, I'd hold her tight and say, let's go together, just like that. Really? No, I mean, Young Master, don't overdo yourself now. Ah, shut up. Anyhow, why don't you go ask her to come with you? Whether she'll go or not, you should express your feelings in words. If you really care about her, you have to go tell her. Express your feelings, right? I didn't mean... Too late now, everyone knows it. You're not being true to yourself, are you? I agree. Faye, say it, straight out. Go ahead, go chase after her. What are you waiting for? Yeah, Faye, you should probably go fucking apologize, Jesus. Before we do that, we do need to stock up real quick. Oh gosh, wrong menu. Cause we haven't stocked up in a little while, and I want to make sure we have enough Omega Souls. I'm not well versed in the art of romance. Oh, you're not gonna help. Damn it, Mason, I needed you. And actually, you know what? Next time on Let's Play Xenogears, this has been a little bit of a long one. Next time we're gonna go make Faye apologize to Ellie, and hopefully fix this mess that he put himself in. Before we head out to Mahanan. I will see everyone next time.